Information, clothing, equipment, ICE. That's the acronym the U.S. Coast Guard says could save lives. No matter what your outdoor plans this winter, stay prepared with information about current weather and ice conditions, clothing that's layered, bright, and reflective, and equipment that includes a life jacket and emergency tools.
Hypothermia starts to kick in at 77 degrees, and the Great Lakes never get above 77 degrees. They're always below that.
No ice is safe ice, but there are ways to test it. Check that the ice is clear, not cloudy from refrozen snow. Then, chip the ice with a knife or strong sapling.
If the water drops away from the ice, even thick ice will collapse with some weight. So the way to test it to see if it's got air under it is you tap it, either with a log or with the butt of your knife, and see if it sounds hollow. In this case, it sounds solid. So that means the ice is supported by water and not air, so that's another good indicator.
If you do fall through the ice, you'll experience
a big shock, and you got to get ready for that and get past that.
When you fall in the water, you have a gasping reflex. It's called the shock response. You're going to lose your breath immediately. You have 1 minute to gather your breathing, 10 minutes of meaningful movement, and then you have an hour until you lose consciousness. So that 1 minute and that 10 minutes are exceptionally important to keeping you alive.
To self-rescue, face the way you came onto the ice. Locate your ice picks. If you don't have those, a belt buckle or pocket knife will suffice. Then,
stick them in like this, use them like claws, and you're going to swim with your legs real hard and just kind of surge and try and pull yourself up on the ice shelf with your arms like this, and then you're going to pause a minute and let a lot of water drain out of your clothing because it's going to be extremely heavy.
If you're unable to pull yourself from the water, stay calm, and while help is on the way, curl into a fetal position with your clothes on to preserve body heat. If you pull yourself out of the water, roll away from the area and then crawl on all fours. Don't stand on weak ice.
So once you've gotten off the ice onto shore, you're going to want to take your equipment and seek out a place that's out of the wind, a sheltered spot, hopefully a place with some wood around.
There, you can build a fire to dry yourself and your wet clothing and call 911. When you can, travel with someone else, or at the very least, inform others where you're going and when you'll be back. If you need to rescue someone else from the water,
reach and throw before you go.
Toss the person a lightweight rescue rope or a sapling. Don't go toward the person, or you could end up in the water too. Remember your information, clothing, and equipment, and enjoy your time on the ice. For My UP News in Marquette, this is Jessica Goska.